Hey there. We're looking at the Shure MV6 Gaming Mic today. It's like 11% nerdy stuff, but it's coming right up. So, good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I'm Cole Sear. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share and all that stuff because it sure helps me a lot if you do that. Cheers. Do you have any idea how many hours I logged gaming just this year alone? None. Not even 1 minute. Because no matter how much I try, I just can't get into gaming. I really want to be a gamer. I just can't seem to stay focused. I have too many ideas all the time. My head's going all the time. I have hyperphantasia, so I have much more fun inside my own head. You know what I mean? So, naturally, Shure chose me to review their new MV6 gaming microphone. Yeah. It was released in 2024, which was Twisters and Ifago. Yeah. I'm an audio professional, so probably the last guy that should be reviewing an extreme consumer level audio product. Nevertheless, I shall press on and try not to be an elitist. When I first opened the box, I realized right away that this is an all-in-one solution for people who aren't audio professionals. You require nothing else but the mic itself. You don't even need a mic stand. That's because a nice handy desk stand is included in the box. You just screw the stand to the base and you're good to go. The mic itself is made of metal, and it feels sturdy and rugged. Underneath the removable pop filter is an interesting neon green cage that protects the dynamic mic cartridge inside. Oh, did I mention it's a dynamic mic? Well, it's a dynamic mic. Yes, you'll say. There's only one touch-sensitive button on the mic body, which turns on and off the mute button for those times when you're playing COD and you need to rip a wicked fart. That's handy. The back of the mic has two ports. The first is a USB port, which not only powers the mic, but also sends and receives audio to and from your computer. The second port is the headphones port, because like I said earlier, this mic is all you need. An interface isn't required. But I guess headphones are, so yeah. It comes with a short USB-C cable, so that's also taken care of for you. The mic has a few built-in tricks which can be accessed with a downloadable app, but I'll get into that momentarily. It weighs 550 grams, which is just over a pound, heavier than you might think. It measures, hold on, let me just find my trusty old measuring tape here. You know, this measuring tape was used by a former British spy named John Patrick Mason when he tried to stop an insane war general from launching a chemical weapon on Alcatraz Island back in 96. I picked it up from an FBI chemical warfare expert named Stanley that same year, I think. Anyway, it measures 165 millimeters long and 50 millimeters in diameter. So I've been talking to you on this mic throughout this whole video, as you might have guessed, of course. I've had the settings all turned to neutral and all fancy features are turned off. Now let's see what we can do inside the companion app on my computer, the Shure Motive Mix app. All right, so we're inside the computer. We're in the app, which I downloaded from Shure's website, the Motive Mix. And it still says beta on my app icon, but anyway. For here, I just chose the mic I'm talking on, which is the Shure MV6, and then it loads the track right here. And there's my outputs here. So you can record right inside, but mostly I want to use this just to, toggle the fun things inside on and off, right? So in order to play with all the little inside gadgety things, you would hit the little cog wheel here and go over here, and it will show you all your settings, like, for example, the gain. So for gain, I'm at 24.5 decibels, but you can set it to do auto gain. I don't like using auto gain, ever. I just want to set my own. But you can, and it's much easier for you to do it that way. It'll just always make sure your levels are good. Then, of course, you can do your monitor mix, so your headphone, playback level, or your system volume, and your mic. So that's there. Tone. So here's something. It's like I think this is like a tilt. I think. So I can go really dark, so it sounds really dark. Hi, I'm dark. And then natural, and then I'm very bright now. Very bright. I like it somewhere around here, maybe. Just 10% bright. That's pretty good. So you can hear some noise. It's a dynamic mic. It's got a preamp built in it, like a very low quality preamp, I'm sure. And you can hear some noise. So let's take out the noise and see what happens. So now you're hearing the sound with the noise taken out. Now, what do you think this sound sounds like? Because I think it sounds awful. So that's something I would not use. So now, obviously, you can hear what I'm saying, and it's very articulated. You know what I'm saying. If that's the point of this, then it does the job. Because you're not winning any awards for sound quality when you're using this mic, right? You just want to be heard and understood, and no noise. So this is good. Does it get rid of that? No, just gets rid of noise. All right. How about the popper stopper? Because I can pop the mic. So that's pop stop. There we go. Now you can hear it change. Pop. It's not bad. It's working, but the sound changes. And finally, you've got the high pass filter, which, let's see. Yep, there's about 75, and there's about 150. Boom, boom, yeah. That's just about right. That's accurate. That sounds really accurate. 75, 150, and then off, and you're hearing full. Yep, that sounds pretty accurate. If you put it on all at the same time, like that, so you can just be gaming and going, hey, I kill you. Whatever you do when you're gaming, this is going to do it. So that's the point of it, and it does what it says it's going to do. So there you go. That's it. And then, that's the software. Yeah, it works pretty good. All right, back to the video. And there you have it. The price of the Shure MV6 is $149 US. I've included an affiliate link in the description below, so if you use it, it's the same price for you, but I'll see a small commission. I appreciate you using that. It helps me keep making these videos. So what do you think? I think that if you're a gamer and you have no audio gear and you have a noisy environment or bad-sounding room, this might be the perfect mic for you. Even if you're not a gamer, maybe you do FaceTime or Zoom meetings and, you want to sound better than your built-in mics. This will definitely sound better than that. The noise reduction option actually works pretty well. I mean, the resulting sound quality is awful when you use it, but that's coming from an audio professional. If you're a non-audio guy just trying to communicate, then it's perfectly usable. The simplified EQ works fine. The gain is enough. The monitor mix function works well. The popper stopper sort of works, but the audio is so terribly thin as a result. I would never use it, but you might. If the name of the game is clear communication over high-quality pro-level audio, then this is that. It's clear communication. The high-pass filter does what it says, but the mic cartridge inside this isn't shock-mounted. So any pounding on your desk will make it through your recordings or your sessions or whatever. It'll come through loud and clear, as you can tell. I don't even have headphones on right now. I don't even know if I'm popping the mic. Probably am. I don't know. I'm just doing this willy-nilly. Also, I don't think the cable that comes with it is anywhere close to being long enough. This little thing. It's like a meter. That's like just over 3 feet long. It's almost useless at that length. I have no idea why they sent such a small one. You probably have a longer cable kicking around, and if not, ordering one is easy and pretty cheap. I gave this mic to the youngest of my gamer kids to play with for a day to see what the verdict would be. I also perused the online reviews of the SM6. The big issue for them was the length of the cable, of course, but they otherwise thought it was great. So there you go, from gamers. I think $150 might be too much for this mic. But, you know, you're paying for the name. Shure carries a lot of weight still, and I'm sure that plays into the price. As a cork-sniffing audio professional, I wouldn't buy this mic. I would buy a Shure SM57, a cheap interface, and call it a day. But that's not who this mic is marketed to, and if you're watching this video and you're not an audio professional, don't listen to me. This mic is for people who don't want to learn audio and be required to buy all the toys or buy plugins or perform any exhausting setups. They just want to plug in a mic and have it sound good. And for that purpose, this mic is more than good enough. And you'll also get to sport the Shure branding on your video, which is pretty cool. So for gamers or non-audio people who just want to communicate properly and want the Shure branding, this is the mic for you, for sure. For a dynamic, easy one, yeah, that's the one. If you're a mic collecting audio pro looking for the next mic for your locker, look elsewhere. But what do I know? I'm just some guy.
He's just some guy.
Well, that'll just about do it for all of me here at the Time Preservation Society. I see dead people. Bye now. End transmission. Yep, I can't do the blur thing because, I'm using my phone to record. So, anyway, yes, watch these videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.